This is a video from Frog Valley Farm, and I just have to do this walk every day, and I think about different things, and usually I think about stuff that I read online pertaining to tropical fruit. In this case, I was like blown away by all the pop-up fruit sellers. Not so much the sellers that grow the fruit, but the resellers. I don't know about you, but I like to know where my food has been, and it's kind of important. I like to know where it was, how they store it and how they transported it, where they got it. And I was hoping that the $5 price tag of my mangoes would be enough to scare off like resellers, because I just like to sell my fruit myself right from the trees, and that's what I like to eat. But with these resellers, they like mangoes in particular are grown with a lot of scary stuff. It's kind of like Florida citrus. It's the same industrial model. So systemic fungicides, and synthetic fertilizers and different pesticides. If it's available to buy, it's being used to grow your fruit that you don't know where it's coming from. My experience with eating some of this fruit has been severe kidney pain after eating a bunch of it, and just feeling kind of not very healthy. This is from eating like too many nursery grown mangoes, fruit, not organically grown. I'm just not really sure if just because you can't see it is a good good policy. So just because you can't see the toxins inside your fruit or on your fruit doesn't mean they aren't going to hurt you. You want your fruit to be healthy, and you don't really want to consume the industrial chemicals that are used to grow food today. So you're not going to get the enzymes in the fruit, or the enzymes that get created in your gut from the fruit if you're poisoning the bacteria and fungi in the fruit. It's really important to know where your fruit is coming from, where your food is coming from. Today especially. The misinformation on how to grow food in Florida is kind of extremely shocking to me. it's shocking that everyone else that has an opinion on growing organic in Florida says it's not possible. This is people like involved with the Florida citrus industry, which really, those professionals really shouldn't be giving advice on growing any food in Florida. They should worry about trying to clean up Florida from the pollutants that are used. This is Florida citrus, seed-grown citrus, and we have a lot of different types of citrus, seed-grown citrus, and we don't water them, and they grow and produce fruit for the first time. One of our trees produced fruit, and we've grown the seeds out, and now we're getting ready to see what that fruit tastes like. Achachas, I mean, $60 a pound for the fruit, and you don't have to do anything except for take care of the soil. $60 a pound. They produce 2,000 pounds of fruit per year when they're in production, full production. Cacao. This is a seed-grown cacao from one of my trees that I fruited in zone 10A. And it's finally giving a good bloom. So hopefully we'll have our second generation of seed-grown Florida fruiting cacao here at Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm soon. I can't wait. Bananas, oh my God. You don't even have to water bananas here. They're like a weed. They really are. This is what I do every day. I kind of walk through here and I try to see if anything's coming up above the orchard floor that I recognize. And I see a little citrus right here. That looks healthy. Citrus are like weeds here also. For us. So I want to check this Garcinia madruno because it's been yellow for a few weeks, and I know that if you leave it too long, it starts turning brown on the inside of the fruit, like just slight. And I know that the fruit doesn't fall off. This is a chachero. This got frozen, or it was 31 degrees and it didn't like it, this particular one. And but it's coming back. Bananas are popping. Taro root, bananas, grass and weeds. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this fruit. Just, I know it's like, it's ready. They're not that big, about the size of a small achachiro, this one on the left. This tree is like only 4 feet tall. Maybe 5 on a good day. It's water moccasins in here, so I am kind of like, when there's standing water, I kind of get a little nervous. So I'm not gonna walk through there. Nope. But anyway, why are there not like hundreds of organic farms in Florida? You know, it's bizarre. It's like the easiest place in the world for organic that I've ever experienced. Cacao doesn't seem to mind the standing water too much. We had a really good mango year, and I got to experience shipping for the first time. People that bought mango fruit at $5 a pound, thank you very much. They've all been very positive reviews, and I finally ate enough mangoes that I know what it's like to finally get enough. So I get that people have to sell fruit, but is it really worth paying $10 a pound for mangoes that you don't know where they came from? To your health. Probably not. I know it wouldn't be worth it to mine. Hopefully next year we're gonna have a store. I know I see a lot of things I need to do after doing this mango shipping fever that I had. And one of those things is start a store, a Frog Valley Farm store, and just sell the fruit right there. Because I didn't mind packing it, and as long as I don't have to be involved in texting and writing down names and making mistakes, which I do because shipping is not my forte. Then it would be good. Good for people. So this is a Malika Mango, and people have like said, I've read different reviews on it. Kind of short Malikas compared to some of ours. And our Malikas are really good. And this one's going like adjacent to a gigantic pine tree, like underneath a pine tree. My neighbor removed all his pine trees, burnt all the wood, not as not a real smart thing to do, because that's a lot of nutrients tied up into that. Sure, you get some nutrients from the charcoal, but I think he lit it with gas, so any beneficial enzymes that you could get from the breakdown of that wood probably wouldn't be that good for growing things. So Edgar Mango. So I see a lot of people with their bananas, and they like do this whole process where they clear all the grass and like do a bunch of wood chips and other stuff in there. And this biodynamic natural growing system that I've made here at Frog Valley Farm, you know, these mangoes are not watered, the bananas are not watered, the ginger is not watered. Dot mango really do good. I mean, these bananas just like, whoa. I mean, that's just, I just planted these not very long ago, like this year. These are the row of mangoes that got fried from the 31 degrees, right all along here. This whole row to the big pine tree. And then it stopped. So I've got ginger, and I got cassava, and I got ilamas, and I got adamoyas, and I have sugar apples and bananas and ice cream bean all in here now. So I think it's, once these bananas by midsummer should be rolling in here and hopefully protect these little mangoes from the freeze, make everything grow better. Yep, the bananas look pretty amazing. It's like rabbit manure right there on top of the zebu manure. I did not apply the rabbit manure. So yeah, we don't have to do any of that stuff. I just chop my bananas down, dig up the rhizome, bury it, dig a hole, bury it upside down, and add like a little zebu manure and bedding from the zebus on the hole. And I walk away. And I planted these during the drought. And I don't have to worry about fertilizing them, because the living cover, the orchard floor, the stuff that everyone removes, feeds it. So Adamoya, Geffner. If everyone just practiced soil health in Florida, this would be the world's breadbasket for sure. It's just that easy. Why are we using fungicides and herbicides and synthetic fertilizers and other pesticides? And who knows what else to grow food and giving it to people to eat. pretty much decimated the citrus industry here in Florida with their practices and their knowledge. So Florida citrus started without their help. And this is a town or a state called Florida. The most natural springs of anywhere in the world are in Florida. Anyway, I just wanted people to think about their food and pay attention to where it's coming from, because I know from my experience it makes a difference in your health. This is our citrus, our Florida seed-grown citrus that's been in the ground for like almost 3 years now, and it's covered in fruit. This one has some fruit on it also. We don't water any citrus. Sugar apples, everything pretty much gets treated the same way. Anyway, this is Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm. I hope you have a good day. Stay healthy.